Hey, it's MK. What is on my desk? Alright, I know that I have shown this little guy to you guys before. This is a mini file folder album that I have created for my daughter. It's got already some pocket pages. Now this is for my oldest daughter. She went on a trip. This is also a pocket. Sorry, can't talk and show you guys at the same exact time. Pocket. She went on a trip to D.C. with her couple classmates, and I want to scrapbook it, and I wanted it to be a special book. So basically what I did was, this is like a little, it's a little, I don't know what those are called, like a tag, a pull tab or something, and then I've got little, where I already tried to pre-plan photos, and these were just using my scraps. They weren't really doing anything. Again, I was leaving bits, like this is a pocket, this is a pocket, another space to put photos, a couple more spaces, This here is like already a 6x6, and then I left a tuck so that way it'll stay put. And then I also, over on this side, this, I already showed you that was a pocket, and it's starting to, it's been folded up for so long that I just need to crease it back down. This is a ginormous pocket. I left that. And then over here you've got, no, you can't see it. Over here you've got a bunch of little things that you can do. This is a couple, where did my little thingy go? Where'd my little paper go? Right here. These are tucks. So I left them to where you can tuck something in there and then they stay stuck. This is a pocket, and then you flip it, and this is like a flip flap. So I've already glued my flip flap. So it's not really a waterfall, but it kind of sort of is. I think I have 3 of them there. And then this, of course, is, oh, I thought it was a pocket. No, it's not. It's a flip. Okay, with another little photo kind of like that. All right. And then these are tucks, so they are 4x6 photos. Again, just trying to use up my scraps, and then I'm tucking them right in place there. And one more is this main centerpiece. Started embellishing it, and then I decided to stop, but this right here is a ginormous pocket. Okay. And that's all, I believe, and then this right here is a ginormous pocket. Alright, with that being said, these file folders, I picked up, gosh knows where, but they are the Heidi Swap ones where you can color and then all of this stays white. So it's got like this embossed, there it is. Alright, and I just made them into the file folder album. And I, you know, kind of like made templates to cut out, like, you guys can't see that, to cut out the little frames, and like this one here, where's it at? Right here, like this one. I just made templates by hand. This is all done by hand and whatnot. So again, that's all this is. I picked up a bunch of these from, like, I don't know, I think a girlfriend was trying to get rid of these. So I've got a bunch of cheapo, really thin, that's why I wanted them, because they're really super thin stickers and such. I also picked up a Statue of Liberty die cut from the Paper Wizard. I also picked up a couple other different little icons. Now, the sad part is, and my daughter was very, very upset about this, is all of her pictures from New York were all, they just disappeared off of her camera. She doesn't know what happened. She doesn't know what she did. She doesn't know anything. So she has very little pictures of, you know, when they went to all the Boston pictures are gone. The Boston Red Sox game that they went to is gone. The Empire State Building is gone. All of that stuff is just their photos that she no longer has. But I'm going to scrap what she does have, like this one here is the Empire State Building lit up at night. It's not when she went up there, but it represents that she was there. And hopefully she can, she'll be okay with the photos that I do have. I also have some leftover paper that was from this kit. Now this is an old Close to My Heart kit, back when they called it Reflections. And this one, sorry you guys can't see that, this one's called Cruisin'. I am cruising. So they don't make this anymore. It is 2012. She took this trip in, I want to say 14. 2014 is when she took this trip. I was close. So I have just a few pieces left over, 2 of one, 1 of the other. This one's my favorite. So I have 3 of those. Yay! And then of course it's Scrabble on the back. I love that. Alright, and then some cardstock that I was mostly using. Oh, and another one of these. So I must have bought 2 kits of this. I don't know why I have this in there, honestly. I don't know why that's in there. Some scraps. These were the stickers that came in. Oh, that's very shiny. These are the stickers that came in that kit. And so I was hoping, and then my scraps. All my scraps. So I was hoping to use up some of these stickers. It looks like I have some other stickers in the back as well. Looks like there's 2 sheets. Oh yes, there is. So there's also this one here. Cool spill. Yeah. So it's a retro 50s. It's So My Daughter. I also have what's, you know, where I was trying to factor in how much to save paper and whatnot when I was putting the album together. Again, it's the cutting guides that I make because I want to save paper. I don't want to just randomly do it. These are the dimensions of like all the pockets and inside the tags and stuff, so that way I can draw more cutting guides. So I don't, you know, I don't want to waste paper. I only have so much to deal with. I wanted to show you what a good little scrapbooker girl my daughter is, even though she doesn't scrapbook. So she took photos of the, like on the airplane and in the sky, and then they showed up in New York really super late. And so I have her ticket that she saved me, and then of course her pictures of that, and of course that starts off, you know, her journey. And so by the time she got done with this trip, she was exhausted. So you could definitely tell by the end. And they're not the best. She was an 8th grader, so they're not the best photos. They're not the best quality. But I just went through, based on the date of the receipts that she saved me, and tickets and things like that, is how I'm going to put this book together. But clearly I can't put these in page protectors and create an album like that because of the style of album that I will be doing. So next up, again, they went to a Boston Red Sox game. She has the ticket of what she bought at the receipt of what she bought at the pro shop. And then she also has, like, here is one very blurry photo from her girlfriend. It's this Mickey Mouse is decorated like his face has stitching on it like a baseball. And it's got Red Sox. Here's a couple more. Again, massively blurry photo, but it's what I have. It's my daughter right up front. So, yeah, so that's the only pictures I have of them going to the Red Sox game. I also have a few, like she bought a deck of cards, and the only reason why she did is for my scrapbooking. Well, I don't need 52 of them, so I probably won't open these, because I also have from her like this. Isn't that cool? So she asked her friends to save all these bags and things. And yes, I have been holding on to these since 2014. These pictures were the only ones that were her last days in New York. So she's got like an X-Men poster, a barista, dilly doodad, 2 pictures of this really cool architecture on the wall. So anyways, I just know that these were in New York, and they're just around town in New York. She's got a flyer that she picked up because of James Franco So it's of Mice and Men. She likes that story. But these were around town in New York. They're the only photos that she has of New York. And so I stacked all those together. That will be separate from something. She has the tickets where she went to the Empire State Building, but again, this is the only photo I have, so that'll be something really special. She went to Ellis Island, and so I have loads of pictures of her on the ferry heading to, like, here's just green water. You know, like heading to, like, see, here's her on the ferry, not her, but, you know, she took pictures from the ferry, all this stuff. She took pictures, I don't know how to say it. The closer she got to the Statue of Liberty is, you know, her thing, and then inside the building and all that. And so I have a receipt, which I think is pretty cool. Look at all those stars. I love that. Okay, she has a receipt. She has her ticket, and then it's got the 3 stubs for, she's got the, she paid for the audio, the ferry, and to get into access to the pedestal. So there's 3 separate tickets for the 3 different things. And then she saved me the bag of when she bought a keychain. And check out this keychain. Just showing you guys. And it spins. Sorry, I had to show you guys that. So I have the keychain. It's like a little fan in the back too. So pretty. Okay. But yeah, she saved all of this stuff for me. It's wrinkled, it's ripped, but I can still use that. It's still usable. All right. So there's the Statue of Liberty. Then she goes over to the Mall of America. I wished I had my map still of when I went, but who knows, it might have changed. So I've got a couple pictures here and there of every little thing of when they went. The White House, a couple pictures of the White House, a couple pictures of statues and things. So that is the D.C. Mall. I call it Mall of America. It's probably not what its name is. But then they also went to the Smithsonian, and so I've got quite a few photos of her going to the Smithsonian. Now this is, I've already reduced what I'm going to scrapbook. So wish me luck trying to get all of these photos in that album. Oh my goodness. Now these are outside of the Smithsonian, like this goofy little, I think it is, yeah, this goofy little like pod thing was outside the Smithsonian. And then of course you've got picketers for weird reasons, so we've got those. This stained glass window, I'm not really sure where that is, but I bet it's at the museum that's near the mall strip. Okay, so I have that. She also has pictures of Ford's Theater, so I have those photos there. And then they went to Mount Vernon, and then they went into the mansion and all that, and she saved me this map. Oh my gosh, I know me, I would have saved 2 because it's double-sided, and inside you can see like the orientation center. It talks about all this good stuff. It talks about, you know, just everything. And so I probably would have done both of these. However, she only got her hands on 1, which is okay. I still can work with that, possibly. I'm pretty sure I can. So I've got Mount Vernon. And then after that, they went to the Holocaust Museum, which I thought was amazing. So she saved me her ticket of the Holocaust. She's got some pictures, again, not the best, but still photos. And then they got these. These are pretty cool, kind of make me sad, but they are, one's a boy and one's a girl, but they're like little life stories of someone that went to one of these. Yeah, so anywho, I just thought that that was the neatest thing since sliced bread. But again, my daughter saved all this stuff. I loved it. Loved it. And then they went to the 9/11 memorial, so I've got loads of photos of that. Not sure exactly which ones I'm going to scrapbook, because all of these turned out really awesome. Even their nighttime photos turned out really awesome, except for when you've got, you know, her and her friends goofing off. So I have that, and then last but not least, we've got Einstein. I actually love this because here's Einstein with one of the girls, and then here's Einstein covered with all, you can't even tell it's Einstein. So anyways, that is going to be the end of her album. I also have a pressed penny from the ball game. So I've got that. She has, she picked up postcards. So this is the North Church, which I believe this is where the Paul Revere went for ringing, or the lantern, the North Church. The USS Constitution, that was in Boston. Pictures got lost, but I have a postcard, and again, this shiny one as well, of Paul Revere got lost as well, but they will go in. I got a Boston Globe newspaper, which is awesome because the sports has the ball game on it. And so I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to put that in there. I probably won't keep all of it except for maybe this portion right here, but I love how it has the ball game on it. So I have that. She bought a poster at the comics, so I got her bag, and I like how it's black and white because it matches everything else. And last but not least, she kept her name badge, so that was the badge that she had to do. She also made a keychain while in Boston, and then a few things that she picked up. They got a Metro card, and she got this at that comics store with the black bag, along with all that stuff. So again, I just love it. She also picked up one of these. Everybody loves New York. I'm just so proud of her because at that age, she was able to, she was 14, and she was able to, you know, like, I need to save everything for my mom. And she did. Some of her friends even kept her the receipts, so she has 2 tickets where she should have had 1. And so I was just very proud of her, and I cannot wait to stop saying the word "and." But I will be working on this album. I will be getting it going. I already have a game plan as to how it's going to start. I just don't know, you know, am I going to start, because this is the top flap right here. So, you know, is the flight going to be like right here? Is it going to be over here? You know, so I just need to figure out how I want it to be, considering these 2 pieces kind of look, they go with all of these. So all of these go with each other, and then you flip it open. So that's how that works. Actually, I believe it goes this way. I believe it goes this way. So that's how that works. But I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out, and I want you guys to come along with me for the ride of putting this album together. All right. See you guys soon.